I'm Isaiah Esquivel, PGA 77939, and this is in my bag. We're going to start off with putt and approach. So we're going to do with putters. I putt with crowns, BT hard crowns. They have lots of glide, and when I started out putting with these, they're pretty overstable. So when you put them up, they might like glide for a little bit and start hooking off to the left a little bit and just come down straight down, or like if it comes out at the left, it might just come down and slowly start coming down at the basket. So those are my putters. Second favorite upshot disc is a slammer. I have two of them. This is my stabler one right now. Actually, I have three of them. One's a moonshine slammer, and this is kind of like a slower justice, like a justice putter, and it's pretty overstable for a slammer. They're meant to be like overstable, but that thing's mean overstable. This is my second overstable slammer, and this one I got in Iowa at Worlds. This one is more beat-in than that one, and I can put it on a little high on straight, and this comes out at the little on left turn, and I just use those for like 120 ups. This one is my prototype slammer. This one's more beat-in. I had this one for a pretty long time. Probably had it from about last year. I throw this one on a little hyzer, and this pops up straight and this glides and it starts gliding. Might have a little right turn and it just sits. That's how that one, my slammers fly. I have this is my main upshot putter. It's a classic blend Marshall. I put on a little hyzer and just comes up straight and just sits. Sometimes I put on a lot of power on it and just goes hyzer to flat to anhyzer. Those are my putters. I think I might have one more. This one is my classic Warden, and this one's like my over the water shots, like just throwing them on a mean hyzer. Just comes up straight slowly and glides towards the bank. Go to my mid ranges. I have an anchor, which is my overstable mid range, and I just throw it on a hyzer, and this goes straight and this comes out. Sometimes I throw it on maybe a little anhyzer, and this comes out. Then it comes all the way back from its anhyzer and sits hole 10 at pan. That's where I usually throw it, on a hyzer to the right side. I just throw it with a little hyzer, and this comes all the way back and gets right under the basket. My second mid-range is first run fugitive, lucid fugitive, and this one's, I can bomb this one almost 390. That's how I like it. I just throw it on a little hyzer, comes up straight, just glides and glides and glides. This thing has a lot of glide, and it's a first run, so it'd be a little more stabler than a lucid one. I picked this up in the Worlds too. I have in Moonshine EMAC Truth, and this one I heard from pros that this one's is like a verdict, and I throw this one on a hyzer, and it comes up straight sometimes and just glides and glides and glides. This one's a little more overstable than that fugitive, so I put it on a little hyzer, comes up straight and glides, but not as much as the fugitive. My third mid-range, or fourth mid-range, is a verdict, lucid verdict. This one is more like the Moonshine EMAC Truth, but it's not as overstable as it, so I can put it all on the hyzer, but it flips back up straight a little bit more than the EMAC Truth, and maybe have a little anti shot at the end than the Moonshine one. My last mid-range is a Warrant, and I put this one on a anti, and I just anti out to the left, and it comes all the way back, and that's for my right shots. that like what's that hole out here? Like 6 here at West. I throw off the left side, and then it comes all the way back. Then it has a little sit at the end to the right side. Off to my drivers, I have an air trespass. This one I just put in the bag yesterday. I throw this on a hyzer, and it just stalls up straight, comes out to the right, then it glides to the right, then comes all the way back. I didn't know this thing could do this. It's a 156, and I didn't know 156 air trespass could do this. It's what it could. I have 4 criminals, and these are my favorite fairway driver, and currently aced with the special edition criminal on at Worlds, the first day juniors doubles. I put this one up straight, and it was like a little tunnel shot going just like it was 240, and it was hole 14 at Camden 1. I threw this on a hyzer, and just went straight, and just came out of the hyzer and just hit the basket. All the chains came up and just went straight back down. This one's my right now it's my anti-shot ones, just like this one. They mostly do different things. Like these 2 are like broken already, and these 2 are like currently breaking in right now. So they kind of do the different things. So that's my favorite disc, go-to disc so far right now. I have 2 defenders. One is my signature for World fundraiser disc, and it's a bio defender, and I throw it on a hyzer. It comes up straight. It might have a little anti at the end. I just throw it and it just comes bombing. Just keeps bombing out there. This is my go-to distance driver right now. And I have a Lucid team stamp on there. It's a Lucid Defender. I throw this one in a hyzer. Comes up straight. Might have a little anti, so it's one of my controllable distance drivers. I have 2 enforcers. One's Lucid, and I can put this one on a hyzer, and this comes out, and it's one of my overstable distance drivers that I throw all the time. I throw this one on a hyzer, and this holds it. And that's for like my far 410 shots to the left. I throw a hyzer, and it holds the hyzer, and this comes out at the hyzer. This one's a Biofusion Enforcer. My dad didn't like it, like it was too overstable for him, so I threw this one, and I threw it on a little hyzer. It went up straight and just glided. And it's my not as far as my Defender, but I can still get it out there close to where the Defender lands. And I have 2 convicts. One was given me by Paige Pierce out in Worlds, and I can throw this on a hyzer and just holds it, and has a little pop top on it too. Thank you, Paige. And I have another one. I got this up in a tournament, and this is a Fluid Special Edition Convict. So I put this on a hyzer and just holds it. Sometimes it comes up straight and glides for days. It's pretty good. This is a pretty overstable convict. And the last driver in my bag, Opto Stiletto. This one's a 172. Yeah, 172. And apparently this one's doesn't do what a stiletto does. I throw it on a mean straight, and it just holds it for a little while, and then it comes out. I know it does, but I know the stiletto could do that, because for my arm, I thought it would be overstable, really overstable. So it's in my bag for 2017, and I have accessories in here too. I have a mini junior judge in here for practice. I just practice with my friends and my cousin like that. It's good practice. And that's it from there. Birdie bag. I use these a lot. Even ask my dad. I use these a lot. I also have my two minis, my team stamp metal mini. This is my go-to mini. This is my friend found this, and Sharpie. Thanks for watching in my bag, and stay tuned for more of Dynamic Disc. Thank you.